Sometimes we come across things that are just hard to explain, things that are downright scary, or terrifying, and sometimes we capture those things on camera, and that's exactly what we're here to do today, is look at some things that were terrifying that were caught on camera. This video is brought to us by TikTok user Cooking with Earl. Although it's a short clip, a lot of this comes down to context. Now, if this isn't staged, this truly is terrifying. Earl claims that he woke up around 3 a.m. and that this lady was jump roping in the street, and then she stops jump roping and points at him. Now, he's obviously in the suburbs. Like I said, if it's not staged, that is truly terrifying. Doesn't necessarily mean it's paranormal, though. This could be something as simple as someone's grandma with dementia got out of the house. Still scary, though. See, it doesn't always have to be a monster or some kind of cryptid or some kind of spirit. It could be something as simple as this. Imagine looking out your window, you just woke up, and you see this old, demented woman pointing at you. That's enough to make me go back to bed and pretend I didn't see shit.
Bro, I just got out of bed and there's this old lady. She's jump roping in the middle of my street. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Number 2.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user The Scenic Gamer. And in this video, we have somebody who likes to take their GameCube places and play it. Well, I'm fairly certain this was a Halloween special where he took it to an abandoned mansion to play Luigi's Mansion. But what he caught on camera, he wasn't expecting. Now, granted, whether this is real or staged, it's creepy. He caught what potentially is a shadow person walking in the background on camera. And although I'm leaning towards the fact that it's more satire, it was more for like spooky season fun, if it's not, that is truly terrifying. Just imagine it, you're sitting there and you catch this shit on camera and you're alone somewhere abandoned or thought to be abandoned. Yeah, that's a no thanks, but I'd be out of there real quick. What do you think? Was this real? Was it staged? Either way, did it make you feel terrified?
Luigi's Mansion in an abandoned mansion. What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Did you guys see?
Number 3.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Kyle Anthony. And Kyle here happened to go into his garage when he heard a noise and he notices that his attic's open. So then he goes up into the attic and he films around to see if anyone's maybe up there. Although aside from planning a robbery or secretly living there, I couldn't see why you want to close yourself in an attic, especially one that's not insulated. Anyway, as he goes up and pans around, it's really super short, but you can see a pair of ghost eyes, or what seemingly are ghost eyes, looking at him. I'm going to pause it here. It's for like a half a frame. Then he turns on the light and no one's up there. So the question is, what caused this light? Or what caused these eyes? It's possible that this was nothing and his camera just reflected off something shiny maybe in the back of the attic. I'm not too sure. Attics and basements are creepy, attics more so than basements. And if possible, you'd sure catch me avoiding one. You would not see me up in one. But yeah, what do you guys think?
Holy shit. What the fuck? I heard a noise and I came out here and this fucking door was open and now it just shut by itself. Fuck. Light. What the fuck? Oh, I'm scared my freaking mind. Jesus Christ. There's nobody up here. Number 4.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user jax.the.ripper.backup. And essentially, as the caption on screen says, this person is visiting her at her barrel. But between the name and just the way it is, it seems like this is most likely a burial site. Granted, I don't think this person's stupid enough to post essentially what would be a place they buried someone. This is most likely just shock value, but people have done crazier things, and people are crazy, so it's not impossible. But if it is true and someone is in there, that's really fucked up. What do you think? Is this horror in the making, or is this just somebody being silly?
And we belong together. Yes, we belong together. Oh.
Number 5.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Alaverga702. In this video, we have a UFC fighter who's walking out to his match when somebody leans over and puts their phone in front of the camera. And on the phone, it looks to be possibly a victim of some kind of torture or maybe even a murder. From what I heard and read in the comments, essentially the internet took to trying to figure out who this was, and it's become a very hot mystery. I don't know if this person was ever actually discovered or if this was just a sick prank, but it's weird. It's really weird. He definitely does not look like he's enjoying himself there. He looks like he's on an operating table. Did this masked man proudly just show off his victim on live television, or was this just all a sick prank? Given people's fascination with the macabre, it would not be too surprising to see if we have some kind of new serial killer out there and he's flashing his kills on camera.
In the mask shows one of his victims while Alan walks out.
You may be wondering why the Canadian flag, why the red and white kit for Brendan Allen. His grandparents
When are they going to show it? Right now?
are from Alberta.
Right after this, huh?
British Columbia, so he's choosing to carry that flag. As a nod.
Look, bro. Holy shit. They're saying that's his victim. Hold on.
To his mother's side.
That guy right there. Dude, he looks like crazy as hell. Dude, he looks crazy, bro.
Yeah, with blue eyes.
The guy in the
Number 6.
This video is brought to us by TikTok user Seahole. And as you can see, he's out here deep in the mountains when he comes across what is seemingly a skinned cow head. Now, we're not talking skull here, we're talking the actual skin from a cow's head. And it's very cleanly taken off, and it almost as if it was made into like a mask, which begs the question, what's it doing out here? Who could have done this, and why? Some people speculate this could be leftovers from a skinwalker who's decided they no longer need the cow form. Others think this is from some sick ritual, or maybe even witchcraft. It's quite possible, too, there's just some sick fuck out there who's doing this to animals. But whatever the case is, it's not natural, and it's very uncomfortable to look at. What do you think could have done this, or who do you think could have done this?
So this is a fully skinned out cow head, like pulled off a cow's head, not cut and all that. With the ear tag still in it. It's like a mask, pretty much, of a cow's flesh. Weirdest thing I've ever found. 15 miles northeast of the Hardware Ranch. This is where they filmed that show Finding Bigfoot. I don't know. Or some devil worshippers in these heads.
Number 7.
This video comes from TikTok user Dustin Frazier. Now, Dustin's been featured a couple times on the channel. Still, the diagnosis is out whether this is real or fake. This time, he's at the hotel he works at where other paranormal happenings have happened, and as he's filming, he happens to notice there's a reflection of what would seemingly be an old woman in the TV. But then he turns around and shows the camera, there's no one there. It's either really good editing, and he's building a really good online scary story, or there's a spirit following him, and it's choosing not to reveal itself to us, at least in the naked eye. Now, like the other clips, this is consistent with what he sees. It's like an old, raggedy woman who's just kind of essentially disheveled. There's something in the Tennessee mountains that's following Dustin, and it most likely isn't human anymore. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below.
Okay, so I'm just sitting here watching Scooby-Doo. You know, it has been storming on and off all night. You can see there is nothing standing over here, right? But look. What the fuck is that? Like, this is me. Like, the satellite went out because of the storms. So it wasn't working on the TV anyways. And like, but there's nothing there. And like I turned,
And that wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed it, click the buttons, like, comment, share, subscribe, all great things that help out this channel. Even if you're not doing those things, just know I appreciate your viewership. Thank you for watching, and I'll scare you in the next one. Also, if you did make it this far, maybe comment down below and let me know what you want to see next video. Is there a cryptid you want me to cover? Let me know.